From the 18th to the 20th of October 2022, the European Cluster Collaboration Platform, together with the European Commission and Enterprise Singapore, brought together cluster organisations, European SMEs and Singapore during the EU-Singapore Matchmaking Event 2022 held at ITAP. The EU delegation was made up of 24 members from several different cluster organisations and SME representatives from 10 countries. The matchmaking event was a unique opportunity to explore new areas of future cooperation and form new business relationships. More than 170 bilateral meetings took place. We asked our participants what challenges their organisations are facing now and how the cluster collaboration can help.
Energy is definitely one, given how the situation is in Ukraine, and that affects the manufacturing for all sorts of products. Manpower is another thing as well. The pandemic has changed lives in the society, I believe. It's not just in Singapore or Southeast Asia, but also in Europe.
I think the whole world is facing inflation issues. Russia-Ukraine war is driving energy prices up. So overheads are increasing around the world, labor costs, etc. So things like having to be able to leverage together the strengths, and especially without a presence in Europe. So if we have a good partners in Europe, I think that's helpful, and I think vice versa for European companies to have a presence in Asia.
I think we're facing the same problems that every cluster is facing. We have to adapt, we have to re-innovate, kind of rethink what we're doing every time or every year. And I think talking to other clusters helps a lot.
We need more skills and more knowledge, and that's why the matchmaking and reaching around the globe and the world, because we have similar challenges basically, especially with digitalization and the green transition, to find people with skills and also ideas and products and services that are already there, so we don't have to invent everything ourselves.
During our meetings, we try to find a synergy between different parts of the world, mainly dealing with the same problem from different perspectives. I do believe that such events, like a clustering class, like a matchmaking events, are really the right mechanism.
One of the change we are facing is shortage of manpower. And I think this is probably an international problem, right? Not just a Singapore problem. So we are looking at finding people that are of similar mind as well. It doesn't mean that whatever we develop here is the best. Sometimes it needs some additional help because we can only see what we can see, and we need other people to see it from a different perspective.
The cluster collaboration really helps that, because you are under an umbrella organization and you have a structure that kind of gives you kind of a background when people don't know each other.
Clusters are key features of the European economies to help the companies directly. We are territorial relays for the European Union, and we are well supported by the Commission. It creates opportunities and projects for us to develop and to share our identity with other people across Europe.
If you are looking to find partners to strengthen your cluster network, please head to the European Cluster Collaboration Platform to find all the details about upcoming matchmaking events. Become an active member of the ECCP and join us for the next exciting event. Connect, communicate, collaborate at Matchmaking Events.